U.S. military forces, including U.S. Air Force B-2 bombers, conducted precision strikes against 5 hardened underground weapons storage locations in Houthi-controlled areas of Yemen.
In the early hours of October 17, 2024, an unprecedented U.S. aerial operation swept across the skies of Yemen. One of the most sophisticated and expensive aircraft in the U.S. Air Force, the B-2 Spirit stealth bomber, valued at over $2 billion, soared through the night to strike 5 underground weapons complexes controlled by Houthi rebels. Under a starry sky, GPS-guided bombs precisely hit installations near the capital, Sana'a, and the city of Sada. This attack marked the first time a B-2 had been used in Yemeni territory, capturing the attention of military analysts and experts. Beyond the scale of the bombing, what stood out was the choice of this extremely rare aircraft, as only 19 units remain in service. The B-2 is typically not used against targets with limited air defenses. The Houthis lack advanced radar and sophisticated defense systems, relying only on portable anti-aircraft missiles and light weaponry. Why, then, employ such a specialized and costly asset? The answer may reveal a deeper strategy. The operation may not have been solely about destroying underground arsenals. It might also have been intended to send a powerful message to other regional powers. The B-2 Spirit represents the pinnacle of U.S. military aviation engineering. In service since 1997, it has been continuously upgraded with cutting-edge technology, including its recently improved defensive management system. It can carry up to 18 tons of munitions, fly at altitudes above 15,000 meters, and travel over 11,000 kilometers without refueling. With a crew of just 2, a pilot and a mission commander, the aircraft allows for alternating rest shifts in a small onboard bunk. Its satellite-based navigation and communication systems, regularly updated, ensure pinpoint accuracy even in adverse conditions. Its flying wing design is so unique that it lacks a visible fuselage and tail, minimizing radar reflection and making detection extremely difficult. Additionally, its structure is coated with radar-absorbent materials and specialized paint, reducing its radar signature to just 0.1 square meters. On enemy radar screens, the B-2 appears no more significant than a migrating bird at night. Recently declassified documents reveal that its maintenance is extremely meticulous, as its stealth efficiency depends on the pristine condition of its coating. The underside of the aircraft is darker than its top, allowing it to blend seamlessly with the night sky at high altitudes, making it nearly invisible to the naked eye from the ground. B-2 pilots also employ highly classified stealth tactics, such as subtle electronic system adjustments, strict control of heat and radio frequency emissions, and slight variations in flight angles to further reduce the likelihood of detection. However, its greatest advantage lies in its ability to carry the GBU-57, known as the Massive Ordnance Penetrator (MOP). Developed by Boeing, this bomb weighs over 13,600 kilograms and is designed to penetrate fortified bunkers with thick concrete layers. Its explosive payload, composed of advanced materials such as AFX-757 and PBXN-114, was developed after analyzing the limited performance of previous bunker-busting bombs. The B-2 is the only aircraft capable of carrying 2 of these massive bombs simultaneously, making it the best option for destroying deeply buried targets such as nuclear research facilities or advanced missile storage sites. The use of the B-2 Spirit alongside the MOP sends a clear message: no underground bunker is truly impenetrable. Thus, this combination of extreme stealth and bunker-penetrating firepower made the B-2 the ideal choice for this mission over Yemen. The operation was so sensitive that only a select group of top military officials knows its full details. The stealth bomber carried out an attack targeting 5 underground facilities that Houthi militants had used over the past year to store advanced weaponry. These factions had launched bold attacks against U.S. vessels and international ships in the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden, disrupting one of the world's most strategic maritime routes. It is estimated that approximately 10% of global trade, including critical oil shipments to Europe and Asia, passes through this region. Tensions escalated particularly after the Houthis attacked U.S. ships with missiles and drones in September, an event the Pentagon denies, but which led several shipping companies to alter their routes for fear of being targeted. Meanwhile, the Houthis, claiming solidarity with the Palestinian cause, launched missiles at Israel's Ben Gurion International Airport and sent drones into urban areas, resulting in civilian casualties. Additionally, their use of anti-ship missiles and suicide drones has demonstrated a significant advancement in their military capabilities. In response, the United States deployed the B-2 bomber, equipped with precision GBU-57 bunker-busting bombs, to destroy 5 underground arsenals where the Houthis stored missiles, drones, and ammunition. The attack, executed with surgical precision, reportedly caused no civilian casualties. Nevertheless, the Houthis quickly issued a statement warning that the U.S. aggression would not go unanswered. Beyond the operation in Yemen, the attack sent a powerful message. U.S. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin emphasized that this action was not limited to Yemen, but served as a clear demonstration of the U.S. military's ability to locate and destroy highly fortified underground facilities, no matter how deep or well-protected they may be. This statement had a clear target: Iran, a nation that has mastered the art of constructing underground infrastructures to safeguard its strategic assets. The use of underground facilities is not new. During the Cold War, both the U.S. and the Soviet Union invested heavily in building shelters capable of withstanding nuclear attacks. However, today, the focus has shifted to countries like Iran, which leverage advanced tunneling technology and ultra-resistant materials to build facilities at unprecedented depths, making them harder to detect and attack. Since the collapse of the nuclear agreement in 2018, Iran's atomic program has progressed rapidly. Open-source reports suggest that in the Zagros Mountains, near the Natanz nuclear site, Iranian engineers have excavated tunnels between 80 and 100 meters deep, surpassing the estimated reach of the GBU-57, which is designed to penetrate up to 60 meters of reinforced concrete before detonation. Although there are rumors of improved versions of these bombs, their effectiveness against such fortifications remains a closely guarded military secret. Even so, a single B-2 can drop up to 4 of these powerful GPS-guided bombs, enabling a spiral attack strategy that repeatedly strikes the same point to burrow deeper and deeper until the target is reached. This tactic has been perfected through testing in terrains similar to those of Iran and Afghanistan. Meanwhile, Iran continues to advance its nuclear program at an alarming rate. The International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, has detected uranium particles enriched to 83.7%, a critical threshold. European diplomats have described this finding as unprecedented and highly concerning. By February 2024, the IAEA acknowledged that Iran had already accumulated enough enriched uranium for several bombs, potentially making it the first emerging nuclear power in the Middle East since Israel. In this context, the attack in Yemen takes on a strategic significance. The Houthis were not the ultimate target, but rather a piece in a broader message directed at Iran. The demonstration that the U.S. can destroy underground facilities in Yemen implies that even more secure structures in Iran are not beyond its reach. The future will bring even more advancements in this arms race. By 2032, the B-21 Raider, the world's first sixth-generation stealth bomber, is expected to enter service, featuring greater range and even more sophisticated systems. Although it can carry only 1 MOP instead of 2, the real question is not whether it will be able to penetrate Iran's defenses, but when it will do so. As Iran ramps up its production of military components and strengthens its underground installations, the U.S. continues to refine its penetration technologies. The repeated and precise strikes of bunker-busting bombs send a clear message. No matter how deep one digs, there is always a weapon capable of reaching further. Thus, the Yemen episode is merely the first move in a highly dangerous game, where every meter of rock Iran excavates, every advancement in uranium enrichment, and every upgrade to U.S. stealth bombers bring both nations closer to an inevitable confrontation. The lingering question is no longer if it will happen, but when,